Hello and welcome to the channel, and welcome back to another GT Sport drift setup video. This one's another request and it's come from Twin Turbo All Day. Now he's asked if I could do a drift setup for the older Renault Alpine in the game. He's tried a couple of setups himself and it is a capable drift car, but the issues he's finding is he's finding it difficult to hold a good line. Now anybody that watched my video a little while ago about front wheel drive versus rear wheel drive rally cars will know that I absolutely love this car. So when this came up, of course I was very happy to do this. In doing it though, I have struggled a little bit with this one. I do find the car itself, and like you say with trying to hold a good line, it seems to be very difficult to get it in a way that it's consistent coming out of the corners. It quite often likes to snap back. You feel like you're in control and then it can just completely go. Now I've played with this, and I'm going to give you what I think is the best setup. This is certainly the best one I came up with, and it hasn't been a quick process at all. I wanted to do this car justice because I love it so much, but I don't think it's the most capable of drift cars. But at the same time, if you enjoy the car, it's a real aggressive little thing, then give this one a go and see how you get on with it. You might just want to tinker with the settings a little bit and get it exactly how you like it. So eventually this is what I actually came up with. You are going to need to level this all the way up to level 3 then, take it to the top to 180%. Weight reduction, again I've just dropped it all the way down to the bottom there at 92%, which will leave you just 657 kilograms. Traction control is set to 0. This one I'm using comfort mediums, both front and rear. I find the hards just a little bit too slippery with this build. Brake balance is left at 0 there. Now ride height is all the way down to the bottom at 105, both front and rear. The frequency, now this is something that took a long time to get to what I've got here, but this is what's working for me. On the front I've got 1.9 and on the rear I've got 1.85. That seems to alleviate a little bit of the snapping on the way out of the corners, but it is still doing it to a degree. It just doesn't seem to be something that I can get rid of, unfortunately. But like I say, that's as good as I've got it. Anti-roll bar on the front is 7 and the rear is 5. Compression and rebound I've just left exactly the same at 60, 60, 90, 90. The camber angle there is set to 2 on the front and 1 on the rear. The toe angle is set to 0 on the back and out 0.4 on the front. In terms of the downforce, you can't adjust it, so just leave that well alone. The differential I've put on fully customized. I don't believe I've actually done anything with it, but if you just make sure you've got 10, 40 and 20 there. And with the transmission, fully customized, just set it to 143. That seems to be working well for most of the courses. You may want to up that actually slightly for something like Kyoto, the driving park, because you need a little bit sort of more power as you're going through some of the longer corners. But overall, 143 seems to work pretty well. And like I say, just leave the rest as it is. Like I say, if you're looking for a perfect and very easy drift build, this definitely isn't going to be the car for you, but I do urge you to give it a go. Like I say, it's a very aggressive little car. It's a lot of fun as well. And, you know, if you're up for a challenge, why not give it a go? Thanks for coming past the channel today. If you've enjoyed what you've seen today, why don't you subscribe? There's stuff like this coming out all the time on the channel. Also, leave me a like. It really helps the channel grow, and make sure these videos are seen by a lot of other people. And make sure you use that comment section to let me know if you think I'm doing anything wrong, anything right, or if there's anything else you'd like to see done on the channel. And I'll see you all on the next one.